This is the story of Zariah Dodd, a 16-year-old girl whose life was cut short before she ever got the chance to become a mother. And it's also the story of the fight for justice, not just for Zariah, but for every vulnerable child failed by the very systems meant to protect them. On the night of July 4, 2025, Zariah left the Sunshine Residential Group home in Surprise, Arizona. She told people she was going to meet the father of her unborn child. Zariah was 5 to 6 months pregnant, and she already had a name picked out for her baby, Zaloni. When she missed her 10 p.m. curfew and couldn't be reached, concerns started to grow. Hours later, her body was found in Marivu Park, Phoenix, by a dog walker. She'd been shot to death. Her unborn daughter died with her. The police acted quickly, and soon 2 suspects were in custody. Jarrell Davis, 36 years old, was identified as the father of Zariah's child. Alongside him, 18-year-old Jeffrey James Gillette. Both now face 2 counts of first-degree murder, one for Zariah and one for her baby. There's also a charge of sexual misconduct with a minor against Davis. What's especially disturbing is Davis's past. Back in 2008, he pleaded guilty to impregnating a 14-year-old girl. He got probation. This time, prosecutors are seeking the maximum life in prison, maybe even the death penalty. But this tragedy has raised some tough questions, ones that go beyond the suspects. How did a 16-year-old in state care end up pregnant by a 36-year-old man? Why was she allowed to leave her group home alone at night? And could this all have been prevented? Sunshine Residential, the group home where Zariah lived, is now under intense scrutiny. If it's found they failed in their duty, legal action for negligence or child abuse isn't out of the question. Zariah's family, especially her kinship caregiver Richelyn Fox, is demanding answers. She calls the arrest just one step toward justice. The community hasn't stayed silent either. In early August, a candlelight vigil was held in the same park where Zariah's life ended. Friends, family, and advocates coming together to honor her and baby Zaloni. What happened to Zariah Dodd is heartbreaking and infuriating. It's a tragic reminder that justice doesn't stop at the courtroom door. It means demanding accountability, shining a light on broken systems, and standing up for those who can't fight for themselves. If you want more in-depth coverage of cases like this, make sure to subscribe. Justice for Zariah, and for every child let down by the people and systems meant to keep them safe. Thank you for listening.